Sam was talking about how the defense kind of won last Saturday, but it looked like y'all made a lot of plays today in team. AJ, can you see that maybe the offense picked it up more today?
Yeah, most definitely. The coaches always talk about how, Coach Pittman at the end of practice, he'll say, this side of the ball dominated or this side of the ball needs to do better. Last Saturday, I don't remember him saying too much about it, but the defense did have a lot of good plays. And I mean, obviously the offense did as well. But today we picked it up more, more higher intensity, more energy, playing more physical up front, but I mean, that comes with also learning the new plays and getting more reps. So we're still working, getting better.
Gotcha. We've been seeing Isaiah catching a bunch of passes, AJ. What have you seen of maybe his improvement this year?
Oh, yes, most definitely. You can definitely tell he's been here. You can tell he's experienced now. He knows what he's doing. He knows where he needs to get, how to position a defender to catch the ball and get in the best place for him.
Isaiah, what's the spring been like for you? Do you feel like you've kind of risen up? How are you taking the spring?
Yes, sir. I mean, just with the new offense and stuff, still learning stuff, but I feel like I'm a lot better receiver than I was last year and stuff. And I just feel like if I put my trust in Coach Enos and the O-line and and KJ, that I mean, I'm going to be the best receiver that I can be.
And what did you think of today? Because we saw guys making catches across the middle, some end zone catches. What did you see from today from your group?
I mean, like I said, it's a new offense and stuff, so we're still working on all the details and stuff. But I mean, our receiver group is making plays, just like you said, catching the ball, and I mean, everybody's putting in the work. Everybody's looking a lot better than, let's say, day one.
Isaiah, what was last year like for you? Not getting to play a whole lot. Maybe what did you learn about yourself?
I mean, I had to look myself in the mirror because, I mean, being a freshman, I wasn't used to not playing and stuff. And so I learned a lot from that year. And I'm glad that I got the red shirt and stuff. So I still have 4 more years. But, I mean, I'm looking to play this year. That's my goal.
And for both of you, how is the offensive installation going with Coach Enos, and how are you liking the new offense?
I say it's going really well. I mean, it's kind of similar to what we did run, but it's just a lot more details. So, I mean, the signals and stuff, the boards, something we just got to get used to. But we're still learning. We're doing better and better. We're still installing new plays and stuff, but I think it's going really well.
I mean, like AJ said, it's kind of similar to last year, but I feel like for the receivers, it's like a speed offense that, I mean, you use your speed to get open and stuff. And there's a lot of great concepts and stuff that Coach Enos is installing.
Tom.
Sorry, I didn't mean to have my hand up. Isaiah, the receiving core as a whole, can you maybe talk about like what you feel like your group's strengths are and who you've seen rising up in the spring?
I mean, everybody's kind of new. I mean, even the people that were returning last year, they weren't in the starting roles last year. So everybody kind of has a chip on their shoulder. I mean, everybody's been putting in extra work. Everybody's going hard every play. So I like what I'm seeing from everybody, not just one person specifically. And I wouldn't say there's not just one person that's standing out. I feel like, I mean, everybody's kind of balling like you saw today. I mean, Tesla's catching passes, Armstrong's catching passes. It's really everybody.
And AJ, I guess we ask you this about every time you're on with us, but the depth of the running back core and the fact that you guys are all still here and together, I mean, maybe that speaks volumes for who your position coach is.
Yeah, most definitely. All of our running backs I mean, obviously, as y'all saw last year, we're all going to be able to back each other up. We're all going to be able to be thrown in the game and get us what we need to get. We're all like a one running back, really. If we were to go on a different team, we would probably be ones, and that's just how we are. I mean, we love each other. We always going to back each other up, but we always going to play hard, and that's just what we do.
Well, we haven't talked to you since the bowl game. What did you think of you and Dominion getting, a little more action and both y'all producing in that game?
Oh, it was definitely fun. Getting more touches. Obviously, it was bad that Rock went down that game, but like I said, we have these other running backs, and we're going to jump in. We're going to be thrown in the game, and we're going to be able to get what we need to get. So it was definitely fun.
Have the coaches said the installation might slow down a little bit this week for you guys? What does that look like?
I have no clue.
All right. Where would you assess, both of you, Isaiah, if you could start, where would you assess where the offense is as a whole through 11 spring workouts?
I feel like, I mean, Coach Enos might say different, but I feel like we're in a good spot right now. I feel like we had MAs and stuff, miss assignments at the beginning, but we're cutting down on that for sure. And we're more focusing on the details, like the exact depth of the route, exactly how you're supposed to run it. Like, let's say square cut versus speed cut, a dig. So I feel like we're going in the right direction. And I mean, next week, everybody will see what we've been doing.
Gotcha. AJ, any thoughts about where y'all are through 11?
I would say for the running backs, well, actually, I think as a whole team, I think we're doing great. We're putting in new plays still, but sometimes we go back to the plays that we learned like at the very beginning, and we have to refresh our memory sometimes. That's where some of the MAs come in. But once we're back to running everything, I think we're fine, honestly.
Isaiah just touched on this, but you'll go in front of the crowd on Saturday. Any thoughts about, what y'all want to show the folks?
Just the work we've been putting in and what the new offense look like, what our whole new defense look like. We like a whole new team out here.
Isaiah, will you have extra folks in the stands on Saturday?
I'll have my family in the stands for sure. So I can't wait for them to get to see all the work I've been putting in.
All right, thanks.
Wrap us up, Hutch.
Yeah, Isaiah, you got the newcomers y'all have, Armstrong and Tesla and Broden. They come from a smaller level of football, but I'm curious now that you've seen them 11 practices, do they look like SEC players to you? And you think they're going to be able to help y'all out?
Yes, I mean, I kind of think of it like this. The NFL, like whenever you go to the draft, you can get drafted from whichever school. So I don't really think that the schools that they came from matter. I mean, they're here now, so none of that matters anymore. So they had to move past that and stuff. And obviously the SEC is going to be more physical than what they're used to, but I feel like they've transitioned pretty well.